Intermittent fasting for serious weight loss. Let me ask you something. How many times have you tried a diet only to feel frustrated, restricted, and let's be honest, hungry all the time? Now imagine a way to lose weight that doesn't require expensive meal plans, endless hours of meal prep, or even saying goodbye to the foods you love. Sounds too good to be true, right? Well, it's not. Today, we're diving deep into intermittent fasting, a revolutionary yet incredibly simple approach to serious weight loss and life-changing health benefits. And what I'm about to share could completely transform the way you think about food and your health. Hit that like button and let's get started. Let's start with this. Intermittent fasting isn't a diet. It's a pattern of eating. No crazy rules. No calorie counting. It's about controlling when you eat, not what you eat. You're the one in charge here. Think about that for a second. For too long, food has been the one calling the shots, right? Whether it's that mid-afternoon snack craving or late-night indulgence, food has controlled your life. But intermittent fasting flips the script, giving you control, and with that control comes freedom. Freedom to save time, save money, and most importantly, take back your health. In today's world, entertainment is always at our fingertips. The internet, TV, social media, games, and online chats are available 24/7, making it easy for both adults and children to stay awake late into the night. But there's a hidden cost to these extended hours of screen time. Sitting and snacking, whether it's a bag of chips during a movie marathon or midnight snacks. While scrolling through social media, these habits can quickly add up. Extra calories paired with less physical activity create a dangerous combination. Over time, this can significantly raise the risk of obesity, type 2 diabetes, heart disease, and other chronic illnesses. It's a slow but steady decline in health that many don't notice until it's too late. The good news? Scientific studies are now revealing a powerful tool to combat these trends: intermittent fasting. Intermittent fasting will have you losing so much weight. You might just have to buy a whole new wardrobe. Yes, that's a real problem you'll face. Every time you eat, you trigger insulin. That's your body's fat-storing hormone. More meals, more insulin. More insulin, more fat storage. But here's the good news: by eating less frequently, you reduce insulin spikes and flip a switch in your body, activating powerful survival mechanisms embedded in your DNA. These are the same mechanisms that allowed our ancestors to thrive in times of scarcity. When you fast, your body enters repair mode, targeting damaged cells, lowering inflammation, and even turning off cancer-causing genes. Yes, you heard that right. Intermittent fasting doesn't just help you lose weight, it's a weapon against disease. Now let me guide you step by step through how to do this. It's simple, and you don't have to jump straight into the deep end. Let's start with stage 1. Imagine your current day. 3 meals, snacks in between, and maybe even some late-night munching, right? This is where the problem starts. The first step is to eliminate snacking. Sounds small, but it's huge. Just by doing this, you reduce those frequent insulin spikes. Stick to 3 meals a day and give your body a chance to breathe between meals. Once you're comfortable, we move to stage 2. This is where things get interesting. Let's say you wake up tomorrow morning, and for the first time, you don't automatically reach for breakfast. Why? Because you're listening to your body. If you're not hungry, you don't eat. Instead, you wait until lunch, maybe around noon, for your first meal. Suddenly, you've created an 18-hour fasting window. You eat at 12 and again at 6, giving your body the remaining hours to rest, repair, and burn fat. It's during this fasting period that the magic happens. Your insulin drops, fat burning increases, and your body begins tapping into its reserves. Want to take it further? That's stage 3. Imagine collapsing your eating window even more. You wait until 2 p.m. for your first meal, then have your second around 6 p.m. Now you've got a 20-hour fasting window. This might sound intense, but here's the secret. The more you fast, the less hungry you feel. your body adapts. And to make it even easier, add healthy fats to your meals. Think avocados, nuts, or olive oil. These fats keep you satisfied longer, making the fasting periods a breeze. By now, you're cruising. But let's say you're ready for the ultimate fasting experience, Stage 4, also known as OMAD, one meal a day. This is where you have just one nutrient-packed meal within a 23-hour fasting window. Imagine eating a wholesome, delicious meal at 2 p.m., feeling completely satisfied, and knowing your body has the entire day to heal, repair, and burn fat. Here's a pro tip. Try eating your OMAD meal earlier in the day, around 2 or 3 p.m. This slight tweak can improve your sleep, stabilize blood sugar, and enhance your overall results. Better sleep means less cortisol, more growth hormone, and even faster weight loss. Still with me? Good, because there's more. Let me share a few bonus tips to maximize your results. Start each meal with a salad loaded with fiber and dressed with extra virgin olive oil and apple cider vinegar. Why? Fiber buffers insulin, olive oil helps you absorb vital nutrients, and vinegar stabilizes blood sugar. Add a sprinkle of cinnamon to your tea or coffee. It's a natural insulin regulator. And don't forget vitamin D, whether it's from the sun or supplements. Vitamin D is a game changer for overall health. Now let's talk exercise. Even a simple daily walk can amplify your fasting results. Pair this with a high-quality ketogenic diet, focusing on nutrient-dense foods. And you've got a recipe for not just weight loss, but optimal health. Remember, intermittent fasting isn't about deprivation, it's about empowerment. It's about taking control of your health, your body, and ultimately, your life. Intermittent fasting isn't just about fat loss, it's also about healing. When you fast, your body enters a state called autophagy. Think of it as cellular spring cleaning. Damaged cells are broken down and recycled, reducing inflammation and slowing the aging process. It's like giving your body a fresh start every day. And for those struggling with insulin resistance, fasting can be a game changer, helping to reset your body's sensitivity to insulin and paving the way for better health. But let's not rush this. Transitioning to intermittent fasting takes time. If your metabolism has been damaged by years of dieting or stress, you'll need patience. Start slow. Move from 6 meals to 3. Then experiment with longer fasting windows. Give yourself permission to adjust. It might take weeks or even months, but the payoff? It's worth every moment. Intermittent fasting might sound like a game changer, but it's essential to understand that it's not for everyone. Before diving into any new eating pattern, especially one as impactful as intermittent fasting, make sure to check in with your primary care practitioner. Safety should always come first. Certain groups should steer clear of intermittent fasting altogether. For instance, children and teens under 18 shouldn't attempt this, as their bodies are still developing and need consistent nutrition. Women who are pregnant or breastfeeding also require steady nourishment to support both themselves and their babies. For individuals with type 1 diabetes who take insulin, fasting can be particularly risky. While studies suggest that intermittent fasting can be safe and effective for some with type 2 diabetes, research for type 1 diabetes is lacking. The concern lies in the potential for dangerously low blood sugar levels, hypoglycemia, during fasting period, as explained by experts like Dr. Hansen. Additionally, those with a history of eating disorders should avoid intermittent fasting, as the restrictive nature of this practice could trigger unhealthy habits or mindsets. However, for those who don't fall into these categories and are medically cleared, intermittent fasting can become a sustainable and beneficial lifestyle change. It's not just a short-term fix. It's a long-term commitment with the potential to transform your health and well-being. Let me share a story with you. There was a man so depressed and hopeless that he decided to end his life by starving himself. But something unexpected happened. After 3 days of not eating, he started feeling better. His depression lifted. His energy returned, and he felt alive for the first time in years. Intrigued, he researched fasting. and discovered its life-changing benefits. He turned his entire life around. If fasting could do that for him, imagine what it could do for you. If you want a complete guide to fast-track your fat loss journey, the Intermittent Fasting Formula ebooks and video guide have everything you need. With powerful insights, step-by-step strategies, and proven tips to ensure success, don't miss out. Click below to get instant access and start seeing real change. So here's my challenge to you. Don't just listen to this and think, "That sounds great, maybe I'll try it someday." Start today. Pick one step, whether it's cutting out snacks, skipping breakfast, or narrowing your eating window, and commit to it. You don't need anyone's permission to take charge of your health. And trust me, once you experience the freedom and results of intermittent fasting, you'll wonder why you didn't start sooner. And what's your biggest struggle when it comes to losing weight? Drop it in the comments below.